Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Gymnasium. As always, I'm your host, James. And with all this COVID-19 stuff, we are going to do another topic suggestion from our Twitter. We got plenty of ideas from our fans. Okay, let's go. We got a suggestion from @GooglyEyedBandit. I love the name, by the way. They said, hey, @Gymnasium13, I was recently promoted to the manager at my workplace, and I was wondering if you could talk about how I can manage better and be a better leader than my last boss was. Well, first off, thank you for your topic, Mr. Bandit. But this is actually a very important concept in today's world. We literally had the host of The Apprentice as our president, and he didn't do too bad. History has a laundry list of good and bad leaders, but a leader is supposed to be someone who uses their power and influence to direct people beneath them and their followers to any certain goal, really. It goes way back to when you were a kid and you were the line leader, the kid at the front of the line directing everybody else. I mean, am I the only one who remembers line leaders? I mean, I feel like I was never the leader. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. You just got to understand that there's really no specific way to be a leader or manager. It's not something you're born with either. Take today's sponsor, for example. Today's sponsor is Coca-Cola. Now in stores, their new energy drink in a cherry flavor. I actually have one right here. Let's give it a little taste. Right here. That's actually really good. Anyway, but do you think that the owner of Coca-Cola was born with the ability to run a multi-million-dollar company like this? No. I mean, I'm sure some traits you're born with, but most of what makes a good leader comes from how you're raised and the experience you go through. 30% is pretty much nature, 70% is nurture, give or take. However, I'm speaking from experience on this one. The guys that run this booth, know what I'm talking about. The most important aspect of being someone in charge is how you treat those who really follow you. It's the most important. You have to work with them. Don't try to be above them. You got to have lots of interactions with them. It's called leader membership exchange, and the more you talk to your employees, the better off you're going to be. They will respect you more. They will trust you more. If you're lacking in communication, it's just going to affect the productivity. I'm a very social person with my staff. Here I talk to everybody every day. Right, Gary? Yeah, no, yeah. You can't see him, but he nodded. Anyway, I like to think of my leadership style as kind of transformational, but also transactional, because I do reward my men and women for their hard work. But for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, there's really 3 leadership styles. You can inspire your employees, which is transformational leadership. You could reward your employees, which is transactional leadership, or you can be very hands-off and kind of distant, which is called laissez-faire leadership. It's really up to you which you prefer to use to your advantage. I like to think I inspire and reward my employees, although some don't agree. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I mean, the most important thing I would consider is really just don't abuse the power you were recently given. Bandit said how, she was promoted or he or she was promoted to a recent position, a recent, higher up position. That means that she was at a lower position before. Just because you were treated a certain way doesn't mean you use your new position of power to bully others. It's very important if you want to be a good manager. I know what you're thinking, just don't do it. Apparently 34.5% of workers have experienced workplace abuse, which is honestly ridiculous. You weren't promoted to or given the position because of how you yelled or mistreated others. Or maybe you were. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I'm just talking here. But, that's really all I got for you today. I hope I was able to help, and congrats on the promotion. I also hope that I helped any other future leaders that are listening right now. I'm going to enjoy this Coke and come back next time for more of me ranting and promoting sponsored products. This has been the Gymnasium, and I hope I gave you a workout.